Hello, 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 and a huge welcome back to Talk Lish, your absolute favorite spot for learning English in a fun and natural way.
That's right, Ryan. We are thrilled to have you all here with us today. I'm Sarah, and this is my incredibly enthusiastic co-host.
I'm Rayan, and we are so excited to bring you another fantastic English lesson packed with real-life phrases you can use right now.
Before we get started, a quick friendly reminder. If you love what you hear, please hit that like button, and even better, subscribe to the Talk List channel. It really helps us grow and create even more amazing content for you.
And don't forget to leave us a comment. Tell us one new real-life phrase you learned today or what you want us to talk about next. We love hearing your voices.
Absolutely. So, Ryan, today's topic is something we all do every single day. We're going to help our listeners talk about their day in English. Real-life phrases for beginners, ESL podcast.
Yes, this is perfect for our A1 and A2 learners because we're going beyond just what you do to how you talk about it, using those natural, everyday phrases that native speakers use. It makes your English sound much more authentic.
Exactly. We'll break down common situations from morning to evening, sharing phrases that you can adopt to make your conversations more fluid and engaging. Ryan, let's start with the morning. What's the first real-life phrase you use when you talk about your day starting?
Oh, my morning. The very first thing I say is, my alarm goes off at 6 a.m. Not just my alarm rings, but goes off. It's more natural. Sometimes I hit the snooze button once. That means I press snooze to sleep a little longer. It's a bad habit.
Goes off and hit the snooze button. Perfect examples, Ryan. After your alarm goes off and you hit snooze, what's next? Do you jump out of bed?
Not always. Sometimes I drag myself out of bed. That means I feel tired and it's hard to get up. After I manage to get myself up, I usually head to the bathroom. Head to is a nice real-life phrase for go to. I splash some cold water on my face to properly wake myself up.
Drag myself out of bed. I love that. It's very relatable. So you head to the bathroom to wake yourself up. What about breakfast? Do you grab a quick bite?
Yes, exactly. I usually grab a quick bite for breakfast. That means I eat something fast. I might have yogurt and fruit or just a piece of toast. I also brew a fresh pot of coffee. Brew a pot sounds very natural. What about your morning, Sarah? Do you also rush out the door?
Sometimes, yes, I definitely rush out the door. That means I leave quickly because I'm a bit late, but usually I have enough time. My alarm goes off at 7 a.m. I usually get up straight away. Then I head to the bathroom to get ready. I brush my teeth and wash my face.
So you don't hit the snooze button like me. What about after the bathroom? Do you get dressed right away or do you have another routine?
Yes, I get dressed right away. I try to pick out my clothes for the day. Pick out means choose. After I'm dressed, I usually grab a smoothie for breakfast. Grab a smoothie is another great real-life phrase for getting something quickly. While I'm drinking my smoothie, I glance at my emails on my phone. Glance at means to look quickly.
Pick out my clothes and glance at my emails. These are excellent, listeners. After you glance at your emails, do you then head out the door for work?
Yes, exactly. I pack my work bag, making sure I have everything. Then I give my dog, Max, a quick hug, and I head out the door for my bike ride to work. Head out the door means to leave the house. So our mornings have many similar steps, and now we have many natural phrases to describe them.
Yes, a fantastic list of real-life phrases for the morning. Let's review them for our listeners. My alarm goes off instead of rings. Hit the snooze button to sleep a little longer. Drag myself out of bed when you're tired and don't want to get up. Get myself up to make yourself get out of bed, head to the bathroom, or to head to the kitchen, head to work, splash some cold water on my face to wake myself up to become more awake, grab a quick bite to eat something fast, brew a fresh pot of coffee to make coffee, rush out the door to leave quickly, pick out my clothes to choose clothes, glance at my emails to look quickly at emails, pack my work bag, head out the door to leave the house.
Wonderful phrases. Now, let's talk about the main part of the day, work or study. Liam, after you arrive at the office, what's the first thing you do? Do you dive into your emails?
Exactly. I definitely dive into my emails first thing. That means I start reading and replying to emails right away. I also touch base with my team. That means I quickly talk to my team members to see how they are doing or what's new. I usually power through my tasks in the morning. Power through means to work with a lot of energy to finish things.
Dive into emails and power through my tasks. Great action phrases. What about a break? Do you grab a coffee break?
Yes, around 10:30 a.m., I usually grab a coffee break with a colleague. Grab a coffee break is very natural for taking a short break to get coffee. We chat about our weekend or some office news. Then I get back to work. Get back to work means to continue working. What about your morning at work, Maya? Do you also power through?
Yes, I also power through my morning tasks. After my bike ride, I arrive at my desk, fire up my computer. Fire up means to start a computer quickly, and then I dive into my projects. My morning is usually filled with meetings, so I jump from one meeting to the next. Jump from one meeting to the next means I have many meetings, one after another.
Fire up my computer and jump from one meeting to the next. Very lively. What about lunchtime, Maya? Do you step out for lunch?
Yes, if the weather's good, I like to step out for lunch. That means I leave the office to eat. I might grab a quick sandwich from a cafe, or I might pack my own lunch and eat it in the park. It's a good way to recharge my batteries. That means to rest and get more energy.
Step out for lunch and recharge my batteries. These are so useful. After lunch, what does your afternoon usually involve? Do you tackle some big projects?
Yes, in the afternoon, I usually tackle some big projects. Tackle means to start working on something difficult. I also have more meetings, and I catch up on emails. Catch up on means to do something you didn't have time for before. By late afternoon, I often hit a wall. That means I feel very tired and can't work anymore.
Tackle big projects and hit a wall. Perfect for describing a busy afternoon. When you finish work, do you call it a day?
Yes, around 5 p.m., I usually call it a day. That means I finish work for the day. Then I pack up my things and head home. Head home means to go home. What about you, Liam? What do you do when you call it a day?
When I call it a day, I turn off my computer and log off. I try to switch off from work. That means I stop thinking about work. Sometimes I run a few errands. That means I do small tasks like going to the grocery store.
Great real-life phrases for work and afternoon. Let's list them for our listeners. Dive into emails or projects. To start working on them right away. Touch base with my team. To communicate briefly. Power through my tasks. To work with a lot of energy. Grab a coffee break. To take a short break for coffee. Get back to work. To continue working. Fire up my computer. To start a computer. Jump from one meeting to the next. To have many meetings. Step out for lunch. To leave the office to eat. Recharge my batteries. To rest and get energy. Tackle some big projects. To start working on difficult projects. Catch up on emails or tasks. To do things you missed. Hit a wall. To become very tired. Call it a day. To finish work for the day. Pack up my things. Head home. Log off from a computer. Switch off from work. To stop thinking about work. Run a few errands. To do small tasks.
Fantastic phrases. Now let's talk about the evening. This is usually our time to wind down. Winds down means to relax after a busy day. What do you do in the evening, Maya, after you head home?
After I head home and Max gives me a big welcome, I usually whip up some dinner. Whip up means to make food quickly. I like to cook something simple and healthy. After dinner, I clean up the kitchen. Clean up means to tidy. Then I usually veg out on the sofa. That means to relax completely, often watching TV.
Whip up some dinner and veg out on the sofa. These are definitely real-life phrases. What do you like to veg out to, Maya? Do you catch up on a show?
Yes, I often catch up on a show. That means I watch episodes of a TV series I missed. Sometimes I just curl up with a good book. Curl up means to sit in a comfortable, relaxed position. Before bed, I might chat with my family on the phone. What about your evening, Liam?
In the evening, I also whip up some dinner. After I clean up the kitchen, I usually chill out for a bit. Chill out means to relax. I might play some video games or stream a movie. Before I hit the hay means to go to bed, I like to read a few chapters of a book.
Chill out and hit the hay. Perfect. These phrases make your English sound so natural. So when you hit the hay, do you also drift off to sleep quickly?
Sometimes, yes, I drift off to sleep quite fast, especially if I'm tired. Drift off to sleep means to fall asleep slowly and gently. Other times, my mind is still active. I try to get a good night's sleep, which is important for the next day.
Absolutely. Getting a good night's sleep is key. So our evenings are all about winding down and getting ready for the next day.
Yes, and we have a lot of great phrases for the evening. Let's list them for our listeners. Wind down, to relax after a busy day. Whip up some dinner, to make food quickly. Clean up the kitchen, to tidy the kitchen. Veg out on the sofa, to relax completely, often watching TV. Catch up on a show, to watch missed episodes. Curl up with a good book, to read comfortably. Chat with my family, to talk on the phone. Chill out, to relax. Play some video games or stream a movie. Hit the hay, to go to bed. Read a few chapters. Drift off to sleep, to fall asleep gently. Get a good night's sleep, to sleep well.
Fantastic, Ryan. Yeah, we've shared so many real-life phrases from morning, afternoon, and evening. How can our listeners start using these phrases naturally?
Great question. First, don't try to use all of them at once. Pick just one or two new phrases that you like from our lists.
Second, listen to how we use them in context. Listen to this podcast again. When Ryan says hit the snooze button, notice the whole sentence.
Third, try to replace an old phrase with a new one. Instead of I go to bed, try I hit the hay. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference.
Fourth, say them out loud every day. Practice in your head, when you're walking, in the shower. The more you say them, the more natural they'll feel.
Fifth, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Native speakers might use phrases slightly differently, but they will understand you. And that's the important thing.
Remember, language is about communication, not perfection. Using these real-life phrases will help you sound more confident and connect better with English speakers.
Yes, these phrases are like secrets to sounding more natural. They make your English sound more like the English people really speak every day.
We truly hope this lesson has given you some valuable real-life phrases to describe your day. It's a huge step towards sounding more natural and fluent.
Yes, we hope you feel ready to dive into using these phrases in your daily life. From hitting the snooze button to hitting the hay, you're ready.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Talk Lish today. We appreciate your dedication to mastering English.
Don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to our channel for more amazing English lessons, And leave us a comment below. Tell us one real-life phrase you're going to try this week.
We can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, keep practicing your English, keep speaking naturally, and we'll see you very soon on Talk Lish.
Bye for now, everyone.
Goodbye.